call this meeting to order.
Alderman McHenry. Here. Alderman Williams.
Here.
Alderman Dennis.
Here.
Alderman Steverson.
Here.
Alderman Boyd.
Here.
Alderman Thompson. Alderman Gill.
Present.
Alderman Steverson, will you lead us in prayer this evening?
Let us pray. Most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that you've given us. Lord, we thank you for your love, your grace, and your mercy. And Father, I also just want to pray for Russia and Ukraine, dear Lord. Just be with each one involved in this war, dear Lord. We hope that it is soon. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for all the blessings that you bestow upon each one of us in this city, dear Lord. Lead us and guide us in this meeting tonight. Asking in your name.
Amen. This time we'll get Johnny Mack to lead us in the pledge.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we move forward into the board meeting itself and address the consent agenda, there's a couple of items that I would like to discuss as far as acknowledgments. We recently recognized some city employees for their efforts that they put forth each and every day for the police department as well as the fire department. And I'm looking for my talking points on that, Greg. Yeah. Okay, it was over here, so thank you. Appreciate it. Brendan tried to take them from me. I just want to make sure I'm right when I'm recognizing these people. So a gentleman that's been with us for a long time, before he was even a firefighter, Lieutenant Matt Fagan. Matt began his career at the fire department in 2017. He's a hometown guy who graduated from Pearl in 2005. Matt attended Hines Community College and played on the Hines golf team. I think he pretty much takes care of business still on the Pearl Municipal Golf Course. I don't know many people that can beat him, but he's always been a great athlete and certainly a good employee. He also attended Mississippi State University and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in history. He started work at the Pearl Municipal Golf Course in 2007 and has been serving the citizens of Pearl ever since. The Pearl Chamber of Commerce presented Lieutenant Fagan with a frame certificate, a soft cooler full of golf items, several gift cards from local businesses. One thing that I'd like to add, he is a legacy employee here. His dad, retired Lieutenant Greg Fagan, working at the police department, started working there in 1993 and just recently retired several years ago. So you like to see those people within your community come in and have a generational impact on your sons or your daughters working for the city, and those two individuals have made a big impact for our city. Also, the City of Pearl Employee of the Month, Communication Officer Orlando Red. Orlando attended Delta State University, majoring in social justice and criminology. He joined the Pearl Police Department in 2020. Orlando is a captain with the Terry Volunteer Fire Department, has been with them since 2016. Orlando is very accomplished and a member of the LEAPS, Law Enforcement Allies for Peer Support, and also works with the Pafford EMS as an emergency medical technician. Orlando worked hard to prove himself as a vital member of the communications division and was named as the night shift supervisor. Just for the folks out there that, I don't know if it's been said enough, but your communication officers that dispatch PD and fire to calls are your lifeline, and they are heavily dependent upon during exigent circumstances and emergencies that occur within our city. So it is a heavy responsibility, and Orlando does a great job doing it. Some of the gifts that he received for being the City Employee of the Month is the Pearl Municipal Federal Credit Union donated a $25 Visa gift card. The Pearl Chamber of Commerce presented with him a $100 gift card to Walmart and a cooler full of snacks. So we want to make sure that we recognize these people and we try to put them on the board. It seems to work better just for the public to know. The reason that we try to go out to location while these people are at work, it's a little bit more convenient for them, and they're among more of their peers, so you get a better group, more people there, and it's really a better way to celebrate for the employee. So that's why we've moved that into, that's why we've chosen to do that. Just want to make sure I provided some background for it. The March of Mayor's Food Drive, I really asking the citizens and other people within the city to get behind this. We've been chosen to take in collections of canned corn. Now, I know that that's not something that everybody is near and dear to their hearts as far as that's concerned, but we've been challenged by several cities around us. I believe it's Jackson, Ridgeland, city of Byram. But I have to show up at this event, and I'm asking for our citizens to turn out and provide some corn so we can go up there. City of Pearl always does a really good job of being very gratuitous, and we usually come out on top if we talk about how many times have we beat Brandon in the canned food drive, over the years. I mean, we always rise to the occasion, and this is something that we're trying to do. I realize that it's in conjunction with the Mayor's Youth Council holding their third annual snack drive at the children's, the hospital there at Batson at UMC. So just to back up a little bit, our snack drive last year at UMC for Blair Batson was the largest single snack donation in the history of the hospital itself. So that's something to be very proud of, the citizens of our city. So I appreciate everything that each and every one of them do. I am asking you to turn out for this. It's for a very good cause. One is to fight hunger, and also the others for kids to have snacks that have debilitating illnesses. Some of those children will not make it out of those hospitals, and it's a time for us to give back and just provide some comfort through some snacks that they would not ordinarily receive. So at this time, that will end any type of updates that I'll have. I want to push out to our citizens, and we'll just convene with the board meeting itself.
Approval of consent agenda items. All items under this heading will be considered to be approved with one motion and one vote. If further discussion is desired on any item, it will automatically be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered as a general business item.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? Okay. Item 26 has been pulled. This time, it'll go to general business. If not, with that item being removed, is there a motion to approve? So moved. Second. Discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Moving on to general business.
Consider an order to adopt an ordinance of the City of Pearl, Mississippi, amending Section 24 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Pearl, Mississippi.
Okay, Casey, you pulled that?
I'm just not comfortable with this ordinance.
Okay, you're just not comfortable with it? All right, Brad, will you come forward to speak about it? You're the Community Development Director.
Yeah, what we run into, with, this is just addressing inoperable vehicles, trailers, boats, that sort of thing, instead of, setting it for public hearing, and it dragging out that long, and then bringing them in, getting, all this is allowing us, to put a sticker on it and have it towed off of the property, but allowing them, adequate time, 15 days to have that, addressed. Speaking with other cities, they do it in a 3 to 5 day. We're wanting to take the extra step and at least give them, 14, at least give them on that 15th day, give them 2 full weekends, We want to give them adequate notice,
The list that I saw had
Well, I mean, it's,
really extensive.
yeah. I mean, it's either that or the drag out process of getting them in here before the board, that could take,
Brad, this is inoperable vehicles though, correct?
That's more of what it's addressing, is vehicles, trailers, boats, that sort of thing.
Would you like to speak on it?
Yeah, just in talking to Laurel, Hattiesburg, there's been some other cities also adopted, like Brad mentioned, the time period that they're using is shorter periods of time. I also had, we spoke with one of the firms that the city uses, and they reviewed it. There's no issues there. Their position is we have the authority to enact ordinances and enforce them, and there's no case law out there that prevent us from doing it. Also, the cities that have enacted it so far have had no issues with it, based on my understanding and talking to Brad and Brian. And it would just allow us to remove the inoperable vehicles within a shorter period of time, as opposed to going to a 21-19-11. Is that accurate, Brad?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right, with that being said, is there any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Any further discussion on this matter? All in favor say aye. Aye. All who opposed? No. All right. The ayes have it, motion carries. I want to make sure that as we move forward into the adjournment process this evening, I did not receive any names talking about, we ordinarily make much of the folks that recently passed within our city. So at this time, I'd just like to open up the floor to the board, ask them if there's anybody they can think of that you might want to honor them tonight by adjourning in their name from their recently passing. All right, if not, then at this time, I entertain a motion to adjourn. Second. All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Y'all have a good evening.